Actually, guys, we are going to make strawberry Swiss roll with creamy cheesecake. So, guys, first what we're gonna do is we're gonna bake a Kenya's sponge cake. So you know the ingredients with that. It is six eggs, six large of eggs, 1 cup of plain flour, and a half teaspoon of baking powder, and 3/4 cup of sugar, and a teaspoon of vanilla. So first we're gonna mix, of course, the egg and sugar, and of course the vanilla. Yes. Then we're gonna leave it mixing until approximately 10 minutes. Then we're gonna go to the high speed. Right? Leave it until maybe approximately like in 10 minutes. Okay? Now our egg is ready, so we're gonna spoon one at a time our flour and baking powder together. Look at this. Look at this. Until we'll incorporate. Done. So we're gonna transfer this one into the rectangle tray. So we're gonna bake this into 175 degrees Fahrenheit to 20 minutes only. For 20 minutes only. This one. Okay. Spread it all over. Okay. Okay. Cover the wax paper. This is ready to open. Just, I told you earlier that this only for 20 minutes, 175 degrees Fahrenheit. So just wait for a while because I have something in oven also. Biscuits. My date's biscuits. So just wait for a while and I'm gonna put it in my oven. Guys, this is our Venus sponge cake. It's ready to roll up to be as strawberry Swiss roll with cheesy creamy cake. So we just leave it for a while, leave it to be cold. Then we're gonna roll up later. So this is ready to roll up. So this is our cream cheese and this is our strawberry jam. Now we are going to spread it on the cake. This is the spread my cake. Okay. Spread it all over. Okay. Okay. Then we're gonna spread on top the strawberry jam. Spread it all over. Then we're gonna roll it. Our strawberry Swiss roll with cream cheese. Now we are going to slice later. cheese, cream, and jam. Then we slice it. Ready to serve. Then this, the jam, and this. Using that one for the okay. A little bit. Make it a little bit sexy. Yes. Mhm. Like this. Nice. That's it. Now we're gonna put in the serving tray. Guys, this is our strawberry Swiss roll with creamy cheese cake. Look at this. This is ready to serve now. So guys, don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel, Bill99, the baking tutorial. Guys, today I have a guacamole sandwich with pouch egg. And the ingredients I have here, of course, an avocado, organic, large one, and pieces of a cherry tomato, and an organic eggs large, and the lemon, the English muffin bread, and a 2 teaspoons of white vinegar, and of course our saucepan. We're gonna add some water and vinegar together. While we are waiting our water and vinegar is going to boil, I bring it out the eggs, okay, for our pouch eggs. Then I started making our guacamole. I cut open the avocado. You know, guys, avocado is a lot in my country, and we don't care about what avocado is. But today, avocado is very expensive here, and the place where I am working for, where I'm presently working. And this is incredibly nutritious in way. Contains with more potassium than bananas. I thought before bananas is more than potassium than any fruits. But avocado is more than potassium than bananas. Then avocado is loaded with a hard, healthy, monounsaturated fatty acid, loaded with a fiber and triglyceride levels. So this is the benefits that we can take from avocados. So those who wanted to have this kind of benefits, we should eat avocado. So guys, here is it. I'm removing the skin of the avocado and the black paper and added with the salt, a little bit of salt. Okay, mix it and set it aside. Okay, we are going to cut the cherry tomato. We're gonna add into our avocado. Okay, can see it, guys. We're going to add the egg into our boiling water with vinegar and another egg. Okay, so it's up to you guys if you want to be well done cooked or half cooked. For me, I will prepare to have a half cooked egg yolk. So we are going to toast our English muffin bread. Guys, if you want a sourdough bread, you can use it. It's more delicious. Okay, and look at that, our pouch egg almost cooked. You see that almost done. And I have also a kitchen towel tissue and absorbent. See that? Just 1 minute more to go. Okay. Oh, my English muffin bread is ready. Now let's go to our egg. We will see if it is ready. Yeah, here we go. The pouch egg is ready too. We're gonna put it on the absorbent kitchen towel tissue. Okay. I want it to be dry. There's no water to mix in my guacamole. So we're going to assemble our guacamole sandwich with pouch egg. First, the guacamole. You can see that. Then put on top the pouch egg. Okay. You can see that. Yeah. Then you add a black pepper on top. Squeeze it. And a little bit more guacamole on top on the egg. And of course, the arugula for decorations. And a little bit aside. Yes. And this is ready to serve. You can see that, guys. So look at that. That is our guacamole sandwich with pouch egg. Guys, our guacamole sandwich with pouch egg. Healthy, yummy eating. So guys, don't forget to subscribe. Bell 99, the baking tutorial. Today, guys, I have a no-bake cheesecake topped with a melted milk chocolate drizzled with a white chocolate on top, using with an empty mineral water bottle. You can see that one, guys. I cut it the upper part of this empty bottle. Then we are going to divide it into two and try to connect by using a masking tape, the transparent one. Okay, Sometimes we are using this one to pack our luggage. So the ingredients I have here is I have 500 grams of milk chocolate. We are going to melt with this chocolate. And approximately this is 400 grams of Bueno Kinder and 150 grams of a milk chocolate. We are going to melt this as well. And of course, the 600 grams of a cream cheese light. And I have also a double cream. Double cream is it means a thickened cream, 1/4 cup, and 1 cup of an icing sugar, and a 4 teaspoon of a gelatin plain. First step is we are going to melt our gelatin plain added with a 5 tablespoon of water. We started melting our gelatin plain added with a 5 tablespoon of water and keep it melting on it. Okay, and done. The second step we are going to do is bring the cheese into the stand mixer of the icing sugar and the melted gelatin plate. Okay, then we start to mix into a very slow. You can see guys it's flying over because it's suddenly getting high. It's sitting into the high speed. So we start into a very low speed, okay? You see? It's flying. Then see to it that our cheese is well blended or well mixed before we added our double cream or the thickened cream or the thick cream. Okay? We should have a very smooth, creamy, and silky cheesecake. So here you go, guys. I continued mixing on it because I found some left in our mixing cream. So did I try to scrub in the bottom as well? So look at that. Now little by little it's getting smooth and creamy. So this is how it looks like, our plastic bottle. Then I will show you how I cut it, the way I cut the bottle. Okay, you see it? And just we divide it into two. It's very hard a little bit to cut the bottom, but it's okay. We can do it. Okay. Then we connect it. Look at that. By using a masking tape. Okay. You can see that, guys. This is a packing tape, a transparent one. Okay. Then like that. Okay. Okay. Then then we start filling it. Very unique one. Okay. Then we can add our boiled Kinder chocolate. Yes. Then the last one is the cheese puff. The cheese. Cover the boiled chocolate cake. Then we're going to put this in the fridge for 2 hours. So guys, I put it in the roasted tree and I'm going to put it in the fridge for 2 hours. So guys, we are going to melt our chocolate with a 1/3 cup of fresh milk. Okay, so look at that. It's perfectly melting our chocolate. We let it a little bit cold before we pour into our chocolate cheesecake. See that? So yummy. I wanted to drink it. I have your Moira. I'm gonna put on top our cheesecake. Yes, this is our cheesecake. The chocolate cheesecake. I bring it out from the fridge. So this is ready to put it upside down. Like this. Okay. Then I'm just using the scissor. Oh, it's not the scissor, the scissor. Look at this, guys. Slowly. And not to break our yes. Look at that. Okay. And then the other one. Sorry. Yes, look at that. Okay. Then we started to pour in our chocolate. Look at this. Yeah. Oreo chocolate. You love chocolate, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. So are you going to eat this? You're walking it out. You don't like it. No, you want to be fat anyway. So guys, look at this. Okay. Now everything is covered. Why is there a little bit down here? Mm-hmm. Forming a lot, isn't it? Okay, look at that. So we're gonna leave it over the part into the warmer. Look at that. Then we are going to melt also a white chocolate to drizzle on top. We are going to put it back into the fridge while we are melting the white chocolate. We need the chocolate to be a little bit hard. Okay, like this. Keep stirring it until it will melt in. So this is also before our chocolate cheesecake. So yummy. So guys, we're gonna pop
Why is it not cooking anymore?
which one, honey? Yeah, because it's already dry. It's a bit hard, isn't it? That's it. No, no, no. Over here, over here. Okay, look at it. Yes. Really? Yeah, that's it. So, look at this. Look, Nana, look, look. This is a white chocolate. We are going to press on top with our
I don't want you to be just for me and for everybody.
for everybody. Okay? So take it out.
Oh, I want to do that.
You want to do it? No, no, wait. Because this is for the guests. Okay, this
No,
should
for
be
me.
okay.
For everybody.
Okay, for everybody. So here we go. Look at this.
I don't like to do it.
You want to do it? Just take a look. What kind of doing? See how
See if I can do it now.
you can do it now? Wait until Nana done. You can do whatever you want.
I want to do that one.
That one, okay. Come here, hold it. No, wait, baby, because our design it's gonna be rolling in it. Look at this.
Not gonna be good. I know how.
You know how? Oh,
Really, I know how.
really?
Really.
Just now I know that you will know how to dress on some chocolate. See that?
Really, I know how.
See it?
Really.
So, Nana, done.
Not do that.
Huh? You're gonna close that. You want to do that also? Look at this. Wait, baby, wait, honey, wait, honey. Look at this. Okay? Look at this. Okay, just one. Okay, so pick a line over here. Okay, make a line. Then hold it from here. Kalaway, di ata ko. Okay, come here. It's not really hot. You can hold it. Hold it. Okay. Yung pinagmamalaki niya marunong siya. Look at that. Mm. Okay. It's dripping, but it's fine. Wala na yung line natin, be. Okay, it's fine. Thank you. Thank you for helping, Nana.
Now you have to do more. Why does that one have the eyes? Why do yours have an eye?
Yeah, this eye. Okay, guys, look at this. Then we're gonna return back again into the fridge.
And this is his mouth. This one's his mouth, and this is one tooth.
So here is it, guys. Look at this. Our no-bake chocolate cheesecake is ready to serve. And look at that. The presentation is so perfect. And of course, the length and the size. We are going to slice this And you can see how the vinous inside in the cheesecake is gonna be giving attraction as well. Okay, and look at that. How it comes out. So you can see that, guys, how pretty it is. It's not only pretty, but it's so yummy. Okay, you can make this one in any occasions. You can serve this one in whatever occasion you have. So don't forget to subscribe. Bill 99, the baking tutorial. Guys, today I'm going to make a blueberry baked cheesecake. This is all about low fat and organic. So I prepare cream cheese, low fat, 500 grams or 550 grams, and sour cream organic, half cup, and the butter, 100 grams. This is organic too, and the organic 3 eggs, and the blueberry, 350 grams organic, and my granulated sugar, 2/3 cup, and the zest lemon, and my digested sugar-free biscuits, and our vanilla. So one thing we do is first is we combine this biscuits and the butter. But first, we are going to grind this biscuit with our melted butter. Combine well, cook it with butter. Then I have a prepared pan here. Okay, we are going to put in the baking pan. The prepared pan we have here. I'm placing in the base and also the side. Now we are going to put it into the freezer for just 30 minutes. Then we mix our cheese. We combine the ingredients of the cheese. This is the cheese. And the sour cream. And granulated sugar. The eggs. The flour. The zest of lemon or lime. And the vanilla. We are going to mix this through blender. It's not the stand mixer or a hand mixer. So we can see that it is a little liquid, but not so sticky. See? Because it's blenderized. We use blender. Then we're gonna pour it into our frozen biscuit. Then we add our frozen blueberry. Then we are going to pour into our frozen biscuit. Bring out the biscuit, and we are adding into our biscuits the cheese. Then we need to put in the oven to 175 degrees for 45, eventually 45 minutes. Here we go. Our blueberry baked cheesecake is done. Look at this. Leave it to be cold, and we started to mix our blueberry jam on top. Look at this. Now we are ready to put on top the blueberry jam. Guys, this is our topping for the cheesecake. I have here 1 cup of blueberry. It's all about organic. Look at that. And already washed. It's 1 cup. And a half cup of sugar. And of course, the 2 tablespoons of lemon. And a quantity of vanilla. This is optional if you wish. But if you like to have a vanilla, you can put it. You can make that. But for me, I want vanilla like that. Yes. And of course, our cornstarch. 1.5 teaspoon of cornstarch and 1.5 tablespoon of water. Just mix it all together. We're gonna put this one on the head at only 7 minutes and a very low heat. So look at this. Just 7 minutes and a very low heat. Look at that. Our blueberry is done. We leave it to be cold. There we go. Our blueberry coffee. Go, look at that. Our baked blueberry cheesecake. Guys, today I will show you how to make a mango coconut saya dessert. I think everybody knows about Sia. This is a very 100% fiber. So here we go, guys. I will show you how to make it. Here is it. I have 1 kilo of ripe mango and a half cup of Sia. This is organic Sia. And you can find the Sia in the tropical countries, especially in China, Philippines, Thailand, and vanilla essence, a spoon, and a cinnamon powder for the smell, additional smell into our Sia, and our honey. This is organic honey. That is only 3/4 cup of honey, and the organic fresh sugar maple syrup. That's 2/3 cup. And our shredded organic coconut. We're going to saute that one after. Then I have also a coconut milk. Don't use a fat coconut milk. Use a light coconut because it's getting, if you are going to use a fat coconut, our saya become more sticky. So one thing we do first is we are going to add our saya and a coconut. Yeah. By the way, guys, our coconut fresh milk light is 4 cups, and we are going to add right now the maple syrup, then the honey, and the cinnamon powder, and the vanilla extract, all of that. Okay, guys, as we know that the sia is a very sticky. When we add a liquid in the sia, they will stick together. So to avoid sticking together, we constantly mixing. Okay, to avoid them, just continue mixing it. Then, if you could not find any left in the sia, we're gonna put in the fridge for approximately 10 to 20 minutes. Okay, you can see that because we want to absorb the coconut and the sia. Now we start removing the skin of the mango. This is a ripe Indian mango. I could not find this a lot in the market, so many in the market. And I could not find a Philippine mango in the market. I found Thailand mango, but still not ripe. So after this, removing the skin, we put it in the blender. We blend this without anything, just itself. Okay. This is approximately 1 kilo or more than a kilo. Now I'm slicing the mango. We remove the seed. So I tell you guys that the best combinations to make a sia dessert is mango and coconut. Don't add any sugar, just add honey or maples. If you don't like the smell of the maples, you can add honey with cinnamon or vanilla. Guys, it's very delicious, very satisfying taste. So we almost finished removing the skin of the mango. We are going to blend this. Guys, we have a lot of sweet around us. I made, if I'm not wrong, think kind of sweet because sia is one of our, sweet dessert that I'm going to serve tonight. because we have a huge party. So this is, requested anyway.
Oh, here we go. We blended it some with an easy.
So here we go, guys. I bring out the Sia from the braids, and we are going to fill this into our prepared glasses. So if you can find it, the smaller glasses that I have, much good. And guys, what the benefits we can get this Sia? Sia is a healthy food, 100% fiber. If we are in the age of 40 above, of course, our metabolism is getting slow. So the dietitians and the doctors will advising us to eat 100% fiber on your meal and avoided to eat a lot of carbohydrates if you are maintaining your body. So this is the benefits of SIA that you can get it, cleansing your colon and avoided your tummy to be bloated, of course. So this is the best. That's why this this kind of dessert is requested. And as a tropical country, you can find a lot of sea, you know. Just go to the supermarket and you can buy it. Sia is from China, yeah. And I found this ones in my village as well. We make this one of our delicacy. Now we add the mango on top. We need to have 3 layers. Okay. And how many glasses did we fill it? 12 glasses, yeah. Just continue. You can see that. Okay. And the mango here in Qatar is a little bit expensive, but in my country at this time, summer, there's a lot of mango. You can find it everywhere. So we are adding the remaining sia into our mango. Okay. Then see that. Okay. How many more left? Oh, a lot. Maybe we're running out of sia, but hopefully it will be okay. Will be enough. Then, of course, enough. Then the mango, the last. Okay. It's look yummy. Then, how many more left? Okay. Many more. See that? done with my roasting shredded coconut with a low heat. Continue mixing to avoid burning. And now ready to add into our mango coconut saya dessert. Look at that. Guys, when I started roasted the shredded coconut, wow, the aroma was spreading out all over my kitchen. Look at that. This kind of dessert is healthy and yummy. My colleague here said yummylicious. Combine the delicious and the yummy. Yummylicious. So look at that. Easy dessert, healthy dessert. Here we go, guys. Ready to serve our mango coconut saya dessert. So, guys, don't forget to subscribe. Vel99, the baking tutorial. Guys, today we're going to make a date roll cake. The ingredients we have here is 1 cup of the dates and 3/4 cup of brown sugar, 2 teaspoons of gelatin plain, 1.5 cup of self-raising flour, and 2 eggs, 50 grams of unsalted butter, double cream, a cup, and the cream cheese, it is 250 grams, and 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar, 1 teaspoon of the baking soda, and the vanilla. First, we are going to combine the dates and of course the water. Water is 3/4 cup of warm water. We combine together and we put it in the food processor. Then we start the processor. Then after that, we're gonna transfer this one into a big bowl. We're going to add the butter and the sugar, the brown sugar, and we are going to transfer the bowl. And add the sugar, I mean the egg, the egg, and some vanilla, more, the egg, then we are going to add the one. Baking. Then you are going to transfer. For this. Okay guys, we open this one for only. Eventually we bake this one just only for 15 minutes. Minutes. I need 2 tablespoons of hot water. My gelatin thing. Mixing it. Okay. We're gonna add this cheese, the cream, and the 2 tablespoons of sugar, and of course the gelatin. Then we're going to blend. Going to blend. Now our cheese is done. That's so creamy. Here we go. Our cake is done. Look at that. Then we are going to roll this after. Okay. We're going to lay the cheese. Then spread it all over the cake. This is our caramel sauce. You can see that. We leave it to cool a little bit. You see, to make it a little bit sticky. So I bring out our date roll cake from the fridge. This is 3 or almost 4 hours. I leave it in the fridge. I'm slowly removing the wax paper to avoid ripping our cake. But guys, the perfect time to put to leave this cake on the fridge is overnight before we start cutting on it to avoid ripping the cake. You see that, guys? One thing I love this cake is the dates with the cheese blend together. So yummy. And see that? And the smell as well. Okay? You see that? We remove this and the fridge by force because the gas is already here. Can see that. Then it's getting more tastier because of the caramel sauce. We adding caramel sauce on top. So guys, we added a caramel sauce on the cake. Just enough. But if you wanted to put it more, you can add more. But believe me, this is the perfect partner of a coffee. Especially me, I'm drinking coffee without sugar. White mocha, frappuccino hot frappuccino. This is without sugar. I'm drinking without sugar, so this is the best partner in it. So here we go, guys. Ready to serve. Date roll cake with caramel sauce on top and walnut. Don't forget to subscribe, Bill 99, the baking tutorial. Guys, I will show you how to make a very complicated dessert, the ice lime tart. I made this one before when we have a party and we tested. It was said very delicious dessert. They like it because especially we are in summer now. So guys, I started until zero. I have a Guinness sponge cake. I mixed this one with 2 tablespoons of coffee, mix it on the flour, and cut it into stripe. Or if not, you can buy a finger sponge biscuit on the market, the Italian sponge biscuits. And I have also a chocolate milk chips. This is 500 grams. And 300 grams of shredded almond. Okay. And I have also a 3 teaspoon of gelatin and a water for our caramel and the sugar for caramelize and a light Philadelphia cheese and of course the oil. We're gonna glaze the one after. Look at that. We're gonna mix first the sugar and the water, of course, because we are going to caramelize this. We going to make our own caramel. I have also here a roasted baking tray for our lime caramel. We're gonna pour our sugar. It started to boil. Just keep boiling until will the sugar change to caramel. And just because of our sugar it's already boiled, we prepared our roasted baking tray. We're gonna glaze this with a little bit of oil. The whole base of this tray, we should have a bit of oil to avoid sticking the caramel on it. Then we're gonna sit aside, waiting our caramel. Our caramel is almost cooked or almost done. We're just waiting for a couple of minutes. And of course, keep your eyes on it because it's suddenly gonna be burned and you're gonna start all over again. And after a couple of minutes, we're gonna add our, of course, the almond shredded nuts. So I'm adding my shredded almond nuts into our caramel and keep stirring on it and keep on your eyes on it because it's suddenly gonna be burned. Keep stirring on it and see to it that the caramel is lighter color than the original caramel because when we pour our caramel into our uh, tree, it's getting more darker. Look at that. More minutes, stir it, then done. It's time to pour our proline and our baking tray. Here we go. This is our proline. We're gonna leave it to sit and cool. Perfect. While we are waiting to cool and set this proline, we are going to mix our cheese. So I have here a plain gelatin, 3 teaspoons of plain gelatin, and we're going to add a water, 2 tablespoons of water, and stir for a minute or seconds. And we are going to set it aside because we start mixing our cheese. I have Philadelphia cheese like this is approximately 500 grams. And guys, I will never add more sugar on it. Just we are going to use our Proline caramel. So I'm going to add also a whipping cream, a heavy whipping cream. It's only approximately 1/4 cup of whipping cream to mix into our cheese. Just be with me, guys. And now let's go to our gelatin. We're gonna melt it, put it on the head, like this, and add more water in it. 1 tablespoon. Now I'm melting my gelatin plain. I put it in the head and I'm freezing on it. Just a minute and it's gonna be melted. It's melted. Perfect. So our cheese is ready, added with gelatin plain. Just keep mixing, guys. Look at this. Then put it in the high speed and see to it that there is no hole or lump our cheese. It's not really liquid anyway, but just a normal cheesecake that you are making for. It's the same. Just keep mixing on it. Then, if it is necessary, scrub the bottoms. Oh, well mix. Done. Let's go to our line. It's already set and cold. We are going to break this because we are trying to put it more enough in our grinder. We're gonna grind this properly because as I told you earlier that we are not adding some sugar into our cheese, just only this kind of sugar we are going to use it. Look at that. All of those line that we make it, we're gonna grind it all and we're gonna add into our cheese. All of that. But be careful, it's very hard. See? Unstickable. Then we proceed to, now I'm grinded my line. See? Needs more to grind it. There's a little bit hole in it. Look at that. So it needs more. Our line is already grinded. We're gonna add into our cheese now. We mix it. And we mix it for a couple of minutes to mix it well. And then we are going to mix it just to mix it, the line into our cheese very well. See? And if it is necessary, as I told you earlier, we scrub on the bottom. Okay. So here is our proline cheese. You see the color, it's a light gold. Now we are going to pour it into our pan, and you can see the pan that I wrap it with a cling to avoid the cheese will stick on the base, and it is easy for me to transfer rather than to glaze uh, oil. So I choose to put a cling, wrapping with a cling. See, look at that. It's a long process, you know. Look at that. Then I have also here the sponge cake or the sponge biscuits with the flavor of coffee. Okay, got that. Okay, then we are going to arrange the sponge. Then we're gonna add our sponge cake. Let's continue. We're gonna leave this one in the fridge for overnight. That is the cake, our line. Just now I get out from the fridge. Now this is ready to pour a melted chocolate. Then we're gonna transfer this one into a tray upside down. And see this, guys. So this is upside down now. Look at that. And slowly remove the cling to avoid dripping the cheese. Slowly, like this. Just pull it up. Then after this, we're gonna pour a the melted chocolate. See that? We're going to melt our chocolate. Just mix the milk and the chocolate and put it in the heat. Should be slow heat to avoid burning our chocolate. Or if not, you can put this one into microwave. And look at that. It's easy. Now we are pouring our melted chocolate on the top of our Praline cheese. Just cover it all over. Look at that. Then after this, we're gonna put it back into a fridge just to make it, little bit hard, the chocolate. See, we wanted to be the chocolate going to dry and stick on the top of the cheese. Look at this, guys. Just now I get out from the fridge. Look at that. I'm going to glaze on the top of my chocolate. This is a bitter chocolate. Guys, the milk chocolate with a bitter chocolate together, it's very yummy. You see that? This is a long process, but there's no regrets because it's so yummy. You see? You just not don't cover it all. Just you can see that. Just make it a stripe like that. Then I'm gonna put it back this into a fridge because I'm going to mix our whipping cream. This is our cream. I'm just mixing with this with the heavy whipping cream, 1 cup, and half cup of icing sugar, and tablespoon of instant coffee. Just I mix it together. Then just piping it on the side of our cake. Then the next part of this is we're gonna drizzle cocoa powder on the top of our cake. Look at that. Just on the top. Okay. Just keep watching. Look at this. Just all over. As I told you earlier, it's so long process, but no regrets. It's so delicious. So the last but not the least is our icing sugar. It's ready to serve this. Look at that. So pretty. And not only pretty, but so yummy. So guys, look at that. It's a long process, but no regrets. So guys, don't forget to subscribe, Vel99, the baking tutorial. This is my shirt. Hi guys, today we are going to make limes medallions. So the ingredients we have is, by the way, if you are familiar with this kind of cake, I don't think so. What you're gonna call this? It is a biscuits or a cake, but this is a famous in Europe, especially in Paris. We call this medallions. There is some flavor we call it honey medallions, lemon medallions, and limes medallions. So today I will show you how to make a limes medallions. So we have 1.5 cup plain flour and 3/4 cup of granulated sugar, 6 eggs, half cup of melted butter, and 1.5 teaspoon baking powder, 1 teaspoon of lime zest, and 2 teaspoon of vanilla essence, and of course our medallions tins. But if you don't have this kind of tins, you can use it a tartlet. It's fine. If you have a tartlet, you can use it. So one thing we do is we're gonna mix our uh, eggs and sugar. So here we go. Eggs and sugar, and of course the zest, lime, and the vanilla. Then we keep we're going to mix on it. We're gonna keep mixing on it until will incorporate and become fluffy. We're going to the high speed now. Just keep mixing. Right. Let's keep mixing until the result comes fluffy. Yellow clear. So you feel or egg. Now we are going to mix our melted butter into a very low speed. And now we are going to mix our butter one at a time. One, more, this, okay. Just keep watching. So this, okay. This. Then we are going to scoop our flour one at a time. But we are going to make a very low speed on mixing. Okay. But we are going to put the baking powder on the flour. So we are ready now to scoop our spoon our flour. One at a time. Like this. Just continue. Like this. Guys, I could not call this a cake or a biscuits. These millions, I don't know what you're gonna call this, but for me, it's something like a cake because it tastes like what do you call that? A chiffon cake or a sponge cake, something. But it's a little bit crunch on the top. And of course, the things is uh, can be attract with this medallion is the humps. We tried to have humps. So now it's ready. We're gonna leave this one into a freeze for 30 minutes so that we can produce a humps when we start baking. So then, see the quality. So we try to put this one 30 minutes into the fridge. Then we start it oven immediately. So look at this guys, just now I take it out from the fridge. Our Medellин's butter. We're gonna leave it up for a while. We're gonna brush or glaze this one a little bit of oil, our Medellin thins. As I told you earlier, you can use a partlets if you look for a Medellin thins. Like this, just brush or glaze them. Okay. Yes. Quality of our body is very perfect. Just keep watching with me, guys. This is optional, guys. Look at this. I put some a little bit twist on my middle names because I love nuts, especially almonds and walnuts. So I will try to put it on top with this kind of nuts, almond shredded nuts. So if not, if you have in your kitchens really an almond flakes, you can put it also in almond flake instead of this. Okay, because I don't have almond flakes and I want to put it some twist, so I can add this shredded almonds. Just few of those shredded almonds. Right? now guys, it's ready to open. We're gonna put it in the oven. Or medallions. This is Lime's medallions. Look at that. Look at the hams, guys. This is what I told you earlier that we need to have a hams because it will not become medallions without hams. Look at this. And a little bit of twist. I add some one by one here. Got it, guys. Gonna leave it a little bit in a wire wrap for a bit. Then we're gonna add some sugar when we are ready to serve. So, what do you think you call this? Cake or a biscuit? Even me, I cannot answer with it. Gonna leave this one for the sauce and batch in our Netherlands. Gonna leave it to be for a little bit. So, look at this. Start off the pan. Flour. This is, this is good for coffee and tea. Implement the salt and icing sugar on top. This is how you make a Netherlands cake or biscuit, whatever you're gonna call it. But the flavor, this is a lime. So this is lime Netherlands. So that's it. So what's guys? So don't forget to subscribe, Bill 99, the baking tutorial. Guys, today I have a sweet rice krispies marshmallow with honey. This is requested. So the ingredients we have here is 100 grams of butter, 300 grams of marshmallow, and a half cup of honey. We combine all the ingredients and we put it on the heat to melt the ingredients. Then, after melting all the ingredients, we are going to add the Rice Krispies. So, the saucepan is on the heat, and I let it to a very low heat, very low temperature, because the marshmallow is quickly burned. Now, we tried to melt it very low, very slow, together with the butter and the honey. This is a good treat for the kids. you know. And this is also a good snack. And if you don't have enough time to make a breakfast, you can pick one of this bar or one slice of this. It's fine with a coffee. This is a cereal. Okay, kids love this so much. So keep staring on it, guys. Now look at that. The marshmallows are melting. Start melting it. You can see that. See, and the butter also is already melted. Now you keep stirring it. It's not hard at all. The marshmallow is melting. Keep stirring on it, guys. Look at this. And the butter also is already melted. So keep stirring and stirring it. And be sure that our heat is very low because this is suddenly burned if you're gonna put it into a high temperature. See, actually the marshmallow is quickly melt. And look at it, guys. It's almost all. Yes, it's almost completely melted, and it's gonna be soft and liquidy a little bit. Then we are going to add our, of course, the Rice Krispies. You see that now it's ready to add our Rice Krispies. Look at that. Just add all of those 8 cups. See, and keep stirring on it until the Rice Krispies well coated from the marshmallow. Then, if you find out that it's going to burn, bring it out from the heat. Okay, just to avoid burning. I turn up the heat, then bring it out. Yes, and keep stirring on it. And guys, before became whole this Rice Krispies, I have prepared pastries mat. We are going to pour that and leave it to cold. You see, then you can see how we pour it into our pastry mat. Okay, spread it all. You can see, spread it. And so about this, a bit cold. Now I bring some box paper. I put it on top and pour it. Like, that is ready to swallow. Okay. Then leave it for a while. I have a heart shape. Then cut it. Like that. Then yeah. Then cupcake paper. Like that. And marble. See? Very easy and affordable. some Smartest on top. A piece of Smartest. See? You can see that, guys. So here we go. Don't forget to subscribe, Bill 99, the baking tutorial. Hey guys, I will show you how to make our red velvet cheesecake. This is 450 grams of digestive biscuits and half cup of melted butter, the rolled 2 eggs, 1/3 cup of cocoa powder, 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of whipping cream, and the 450 grams of creamy cheese, and the 1/3 cup of sugar. Now we're going to mix the digestive biscuits with the cocoa powder and the melted butter. Just mix it all together. Going to mix it all together, the all ingredients, until it will incorporate it. And look at that. Should be all the ingredients coated each other, especially the butter to the digestive biscuits and the cocoa powder to the digestive biscuits. So we must be mix it well. Okay. Don't leave it until it's gonna be coated. I'm going to bring it into freezer for just 15 minutes. Now the cheese, the sugar, we're gonna mix all the ingredients through blender. And yes, the flour and the whipping cream, and added also with our 2 eggs. And of course the vanilla. But the last but not the least is our coffee. The good coffee, the mixed coffee. The red food color, 2 tablespoons. Then blend it. This is how easy it is. See? So easy. Just blend it all the ingredients. And we are going to pour this into our biscuits. Ready to bake. We're gonna bring first our pan from the freezer. And we're gonna pour our butter. So our biscuits is frozen. Now we are going to pour our butter. Guys, actually this is 2 batches. I mean 2 cakes. I double the ingredients because I have a big oven. We can bake it 3, 4 layers of cake in the oven. This is too freeze. Look at that. Here we go. Our red velvet cheesecake tiramisu is ready. And we're gonna drizzle this with cocoa powder. Then, look at this. Start to drizzle a cocoa powder. Look at this. Yes. Excited. See? Scrub because the cheese stick on the tree. You see that how excited to open because I want to see the colors and see that. Wow, a little bit more. See? Wow, beautiful. And I'm sure this is yummy. Now I'm going to slice this to serve. I love the color, guys. Look at this. And believe me, this is so delicious. Look at this. So pretty. And yes, guys, yummy. Try it. So yummy. And I have a lot of sweet to now. Ready to serve. Look at this. My red velvet cheesecake tiramisu is on the top. And actually, I have a lot of sweet today. I made a lot. So guys, don't forget to subscribe Vel99, the baking tutorial. Guys, today I will show you how to make risata siciliana. This is an Italian cake. This cake is often served on special occasions if they have. So guys, uh, I started into zero. I made my own sponge cake. This is Genio sponge cake. If you want to know how to bake a Genio sponge cake, as I told you before, that if you know how to make or to bake a Genio sponge cake, you can make hundreds of cakes. So you can watch it on my video of how to make a Genio sponge cake. So I made it in the 3 layers so that I don't no need to slice the cakes, and also I have a half cup of orange juice. Instead of orange liquor, I use an orange juice. So I have also a chocolate chips. We're gonna mix this all together. We combine this orange and the chocolate chips to melt it. The chocolates with the orange. Cup of icing sugar, 1 cup of roasted pistachio nuts. I made it at home because we could not find normal roasted pistachio nuts and the grocery. It is very salted. So we need only unsalted pistachio roasted nuts. Then I grind it. And instead of ricotta cheese, I used Philadelphia cheese because we could not find also in the grocery. So by myself, substitution is Philadelphia instead of ricotta cheese. Then also I'm using whipping cream to mix into our Philadelphia cheese. Combine these 3 ingredients: Philadelphia cheese, dicing sugar, and the whipping cream. So I combine the 3 ingredients and make sure, guys, that our mixture of the cheese is not very dry. Should be soft and silky. So I put it in the stand mixer. Guys, we start assembling the dessert by layering the sponge with the pistachios. Just put all a cup of pistachios on top of our sponge cake. Just spread it all over on the top and slowly. You know, one thing I made is pistachio is this is a praline pistachio. If you are watching in my video the ice cream pistachio praline, this is the way how I make the praline pistachio. Then I grind it a little bit tasty. Added a taste into our cake. Just put it all over. because the ingredients with it together with the cheese and the chocolate, the pistachios blended together. Oh my god, so yummy. Then another layer for the cheese. As I told you earlier, guys, this is Philadelphia cheese. The originality of this is should be ricotta cheese because ricotta cheese we can find it in the market when already mixed with sweet. So no need to add any sugar, but I don't find it in the market. It's sold out. Maybe people they love to make it tiramisu ricotta cheese with ricotta cheese, because honestly, cake and Italy is so yummy. So everybody wanted to bake an Italian dessert. So just continue putting all the cheese. The purpose with that, guys, to put all the 800 grams of cheese is to weight the sponge cake because I never with this, I never put it something liquid into the sponge cake. You see that? Just put all over. Cover with the cheese. See that? Okay. Then the last layer, combine the chocolate and the orange juice, put it on the head and melt it. And a very low heat to avoid burning the chocolate. Then keep mixing it. Our chocolate melted is ready to pour into our cake. This is the last layer, guys. Okay, just pour it and spread it all over the cake. Then if it is necessary to repeat, do it. If you have some left chocolate, just pour it all. The whole grams that we melted. Then we are going to use a spatula. Okay. So we spray the chocolate on the side. The chocolate, guys, is a little bit warm. So we tried it to cover it before. Gonna be cold because you cannot spread it out. Then we hold this in the fridge for several hours. Guys, the chocolate is ready. I love it. It's ready to put in the fridge to cold for several hours. Approximately 2 hours, guys. Not more than that. Guys, just I bring it from the fridge. Then we cover it, the cake with the icing sugar. And guys, if you would like to have more taste, you can add some cinnamon powder with an orange juice melted together. Then you can put it on the top before adding the icing sugar. Now we can spread it over serving plate and we need to wait some fruit on top for serving. Just a bit slowly because the chocolate gets harder. So here we go. And you put some blueberry with strawberry and spread a little bit of icing sugar on top. So guys, the cake is ready to serve. Look at that, come out very perfect. And look at the layers, so beautiful. Everybody loved the cake. The guests They love the cake. They are asking where they bought this cake. So guys, don't forget to subscribe Bell 99, the baking tutorial. Today I have a flawless chocolate dessert cake with strawberry filling. The ingredients we have here is I have with you a 2/3 cup of almond milk, 100 grams of dark chocolate, 3 yolks, the strawberry, the 3 egg whites, 2 tablespoons of instant coffee, 100 grams of butter, half cup of granulated sugar, and the baking pan. So one thing we do first is we combine the chocolate and the butter in the small saucepan. So the butter and the dark chocolate, we stir over a very low heat until both are melted. This is how it looks like now. The chocolate and the butter is really well melted. A big bowl, and we are going to combine the chocolate and the rest of the ingredients. The sugar and the instant coffee, the almond milk, okay. Then beat and egg yolks one at a time. Just mixing, guys. And the last but not the least is the vanilla. Then we're gonna set it aside because we are going to beat our, we are beating our egg whites, okay, until soft cakes form. Guys, we are going to fold into our chocolate mixtures the whole egg whites and gently mix it. You continue mixing on it, don't stop it in the one direction until it will combine. Okay? Then we are going to pour into our prepared pan. So here we go. It is ready to pour into our baking pan. Then we bake this into a moderate oven about 45 minutes. Cover with foil during baking because to avoiding, you know, burning or over browning. Okay, you see that? The pictures of our chocolate butter is so pretty. Perfect mixture. Ready to oven now. Just I will cover with foil. As I told you earlier, the purpose is over browning or if not burning. Don't cover it very tight. Just you think it covered the whole pan. Then put it in the oven. Just moderate of 45 minutes. So put it in the oven. Our cake is done. Perfect. See? Very soft. See? And we are going to put this into the fridge. Guys, while our cake is in the fridge, we are going to blend our strawberry collate. This is 1 cup of strawberry and 2/3 cup of icing sugar. Just blend. It's just like making a smoothie. Then our collate is ready. So here we go, guys. Our flawless chocolate dessert cake with strawberry collate. You can put also this an ice cream on top if you are an ice cream lover. But guys, this is a very delicious cake. I love this cake and a very beautiful, pretty. You can serve this and you can make this in any occasion. So guys, don't forget to subscribe. Vel 99, the baking tutorial. Hi guys, today I'm going to make for you a very healthy, quick ice cream. Everybody love ice cream, isn't it? But we need to eat an ice cream that is healthy and very low calorie and very low fat. So here we go guys. This is only a 30 minutes or less than 30 minutes to make it an ice cream, a healthy ice cream. This is a very low fat of double cream, zero fat, equivalent to 300 ml. And I have also a low fat milk, 3 tablespoons, and the honey, and a 3/4 cup of pistachio nuts. I'm grinded. And also I have here a 3/4 cup of yogurt. And this is optional, guys. If you are wanted to put some at this tier perlime, you can add a perlime pistachio on your ice cream. So I will show you this how to make a perlime, but this is optional. If you don't want more nuts on top or sweet on top, it's fine. But I will show you how to make this pistachio perlime. So one thing we made it is to mix all the ingredients except this one. Okay, and I have also a little, we're gonna add a little bit of, green color, a drop of green color. Gonna mix the ingredients, the double cream. This is low fat, light double cream, and the Greek yogurt, and the milk, the pistachio nut, and the honey. And a drop of green color. And one more. Okay. guys, we can mix this one through our hands, but just because I have a lot of sweet that I'm baking today, so to make it easy and quick, more quick, I mix it into my stand mixer. This is a way to put this into a container. You can see that how the quality of our ice cream, the cream, so creamy. You can see that. So we are going to transfer this into a container and we put in the freezer 1 to 2 hours without lid. You can see that so creamy. There's nothing to be worried about if you're gonna eat this too much, or you can eat as much as you can because it's healthy, no sugar. Then we're gonna bring out if it is ready to serve. And I have something to add with it also to get more tastier. See that it is ready to put in the freezer. As I told you earlier, that just keep it in the freezer 1 to 2 hours. And while we are waiting with it, we're gonna mix our pistachio for lime. Oh, this is optional. If you want more tasty, you can make it a pro line. You can add it. But if you don't want it, it's fine. So here we go how to make it. Just we melt the sugar into brown. Sugar is in the heat. We leave it to boiling until brown. Here a roasted baking pan while our sugar is on the heat, waiting to be done. I'm greasing some cooking oil on my roasted pan because we're going to pour our uh, full lime into our baking tray in the roasted tray. So guys, look at that. It's turning brown a bit. Sugar is already ready. It's changing, going to caramelize a little bit more. So then add the pistachio nuts and mix it a little bit, just a bit more. Then immediately pour it into our prepared roast. So we are going to pour it into our prepared roasted pan and look at this.